September 9th, and this is This Week in Tabletop RPG.
Wizards of the Coast have responded to criticism to the Spelljam Adventures in Space sourcebook this week. The book came under fire for inclusion of background lore, material, and artwork for the Hazardee playable race that was condemned as racist. This marks the most recent entry in recent history of Wizards of the Coast apologising for perceived racism and race-based discrimination.
Monty Python fans will be pleased to hear there's an official RPG coming to Kickstarter soon.
Monty Python's co-curricular medieval reenactment programme, dashed out a role-playing game. No, it isn't. Yeah. The game will attempt to bring the Monty Python's surrealist absurdity to the tabletop sphere, if you can't tell by the title. The game's set to launch on Kickstarter next month in October. Direwolf Digital and Steve Jackson Games have announced an official digital adaptation of the RPG parody card game Munchkin. The game will feature cross-platform online multiplayer, a dungeon delve tutorial mode, and a solo challenge mode made with special rules. The game will launch this autumn on Android and iOS online via their respective app stores and is currently available to wishlist for notifications of a release on Steam for the PC. We have a huge range of industry news this week. So as previously mentioned, TSR have an ongoing lawsuit with Wizards of the Coast. Wizard Tower Games have announced at the end of August that they had received a subpoena from Wizards of the Coast regarding TSR and its owner, Justin Lanessa. Over the weekend, accusations were levied at TSR owner Justin Lanessa of storing, emailing to others, a spreadsheet containing customer financial information and personal details without any form of encoding or encryption protection. The accusations were made in a video released by Don Samora of Wizards Tower Games. Samora also stated in a post for Nia World that he has filed an official report with the FBI over the leak of customer information. Kickstarter have announced John Ritter Roderick has been promoted from their position of Games Outreach Lead for Tabletop to Director of Games at Kickstarter. They also announced the hiring of Nicole Amato to fill the role of Games Outreach Lead. Paizo founder and former CEO Lisa Stevens has officially retired from the adventure game industry. Stevens began her career in tabletop gaming in 1987 and has worked with Lion Rampant, White Wolf, Wizards of the Coast throughout her career. In 2002, Stevens founded Paizo Publishing, of which she and her spouse will retain ownership of in retirement. If you'd like to hear these stories discussed in more detail, you can listen to Morris's unofficial Tabletop RPG Talk podcast, or you can read all about it on enworld.org. I'm Jessica, and that was This Week